Hi you guys, and welcome back to the Mama Monologue.
Today we're going to be talking about our July favorites. So I'll go ahead and start with mine. My first product is one for myself, and it's a beauty tool. It's the Beauty Blender. I picked this up at Ulta, but you can get it, I think they have them at drugstores now. I have always used a foundation brush from MAC that cost me like 40 bucks. It worked really, really well, but it took a long time because it would leave brush marks. It would leave brush marks on my face that you could see, so it would take me a long time to blend it all out. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh, this could be the police. It was the police. So my favorite feature of the Beauty Blender is that it blends so well, hence the name. All I do is I put a pump of my foundation on, I blot it on the four parts of my head, like my forehead, my cheeks, and my chin, and then from there I just kind of work my way towards the outside. And you just blot the whole time, and it ends up being perfectly blended, and your foundation goes on really well, and it looks way better than it does with the brush, to me, in my opinion, on my face. And it's way quicker. It's really, really easy and fast.
And cheaper. You got yours for so cheap.
This was $3.99.
Okay, well I bought mine for $15.
Oh,
well,
really?
I didn't actually buy it. I got it with Birchbox points, but yeah.
Oh, well, they may have been having a special on at Ulta when I bought it, but either way, it's going to be a lot cheaper than a foundation brush from like the designer brands. So the Beauty Blender, go pick one up. Okay, so my next item is the Larabar. Any of these bars are really great. What I love about these is that sometimes during summer I don't have the biggest appetite because it's so hot out. So I'll just grab some, I like to grab things that are really quick and easy. And these are great for breakfast. This one is peanut butter cookie. Anything that has the word cookie in it is going to be my favorite. And this one really is my favorite. So the ingredients are dates, peanuts, and sea salt. That is it. That's it. Yeah. A really good source of protein. This one has, okay, it doesn't have protein. I'm just kidding. It has 7 grams of protein. So it's a really good source of nutrition. It fills me up. I drink it with just a bottle of water, and I'm full. I'm done until lunchtime. So the Larabar, you can pick them up at, I think, any store. I'm sure carries them. They have them in bulk though at Costco. So if you have a Costco, you can buy them with the, you know, different flavors. I think the box was like $14, and it came with like 30 of them or something.
And I always see them and I think that's so expensive, but if you're replacing it with a meal, it's not.
Exactly. Yeah.
You guys eat it?
What?
Are you guys eating it?
No. Oh, we should. No.
A taste test? No? You should taste test it.
So now I'm going to talk about my favorites for Drew this month. My first one is Vitacoco Kids. I personally am not the biggest fan of coconut water. I've tried it. Or it tastes so gross. Yeah, I've tried to get into it, and the only brand that I have liked is Vitacoco, and I like the flavored ones. The orange one in particular is my favorite. So when I saw that they made juice boxes for little kids, I wanted to check more into them. And when I was reading the box, I noticed that it has literally over or less than half of the sugar content that even just the Mott's all natural apple juice has. It has 8 grams of sugar. So I mean, it still has sugar in it,
not that much at all.
but not as much. It has 200 milligrams of potassium, which is so important. It has electrolytes that will keep them hydrated because of the coconut water.
I kind of think of it as like coconut water laced with juice.
Yes. So definitely pick these up for your kids. I don't give Drew juice really. I never have, but this is really good to I feel comfortable giving him this.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, we were at the lake for vacation, and I was telling Rhea that's the only way we could get Brielle to drink anything.
So yeah, these are available. I'm sure if they're at our store, they're at your store. My last favorite is another one for Drew, and it is the Wetbrush. So since Drew is biracial, his hair, the texture of his hair is a little more coarse. And so when he gets out of the shower, his hair tends to get really tangled, especially because it's curly on top of that. So the Wetbrush, I saw this at Bye Bye Baby and just decided to get it because we were, we had, the dogs chewed up his other brush, not gonna lie. This brush is seriously a miracle worker. It slides through his hair and gets all the tangles out. He does not feel a thing. It really is. I don't understand how it works. I'm not even gonna try to question.
It's like so soft and flexible.
Yeah, it's very soft and flexible, and it really doesn't bother him at all. It
make
all
up for
the
grown-ups too.
Yeah. It
I
gets
have
all
one
the
called,
tangles.
sorry.
No.
I have one called like the Tangle Teaser, and it's like that, but it like fits in your hand like that.
Oh.
And I like it because you don't damage your hair by brushing it wet.
Yeah.
And it gets everything out. So
yeah, so that's exactly like this thing. So the Wetbrush, go and pick one up.
Okay, my first favorite for myself is this Coppertone Clearly Sheer for beach and pool sunscreen. I think this is new this year.
Yeah, I've never seen
it. I mean, I'm just basing that off of the fact that I've never seen it, but I love spray-on sunscreen, which I know I don't think it's that good for you, but I cannot like handle like lathering and everything. And this is so sheer. I won't spray it, but it's like a really like sheer mist, and it doesn't feel oily or greasy. My husband doesn't like that because he says it gets caught in the wind and it doesn't ever make it to your skin, but I like it, and it smells really good. You have to admit that it smells good. It smells really good. It smells wonderful. But it reminds me of, and this is why we bought it, the Neutrogena sunscreen. It reminds me of that, but it's cheaper. And actually we got it, it was on the Target Cartwheel app, so I got it even like at like 20% off or something. But it's SPF 50, and yeah, we were at the lake for family vacation this month, and this is what we used, and I didn't get burnt, so it works. My second favorite for myself, I feel so odd, like, I hope there's not like leg hair on here. I don't think they go together. This is just like the regular Venus razor, and I honestly don't even know where this came from. I don't remember buying this. It was just in my drawer and I put it on, but
it's weird.
Yeah. It's a Venus with Olay razor head, so it basically just has like little soap, and I think this is like a lotion-y type of thing on it. It says you don't have to use even shaving cream. I do just because, but I hate shaving my legs more than anything. But since it's July and I've been at the lake and swimming and stuff, I have to shave my legs. But I always feel like even after I shave, that I like touch my legs and it never feels like that silky. But this actually does. It like moisturizes it, and if you didn't want to put like the shaving gel on, you wouldn't have to. And it smells like vanilla.
Oh, it does.
It's really good.
That's nice.
Okay, so my first favorite for Brielle are these Plum Organics Mighty 4 Essential Nutrition Blend. They're so stupid. I actually saved these to show because when she was eating them, I was like, these are so good. So like I said, we were at the lake for vacation, and I couldn't get her to drink water or eat. She only wanted to play. We were like shoving food down her throat. But these are for toddlers. I do feed her these pouches a lot when I feel like she hasn't had a lot of veggies. It's my go-to, like I'll slip her one of these for a snack, and then at least I know that she's getting her nutrition somewhere if I feel like she doesn't that day. But these have like this one has spinach, kiwi, barley, and Greek yogurt. This one has kale, strawberry, amaranth, and Greek yogurt. So they're more of like a smoothie, but they have the vegetables. They taste like fruit, which she likes, and they have a ton of stuff in it. So while we were at the lake and I couldn't get her to sit down and eat, she kind of carried this around or take, swigs of it. and at least I know that her belly's a little bit full and that she's getting good nutrients. So I also got these at Target on sale with the Target or the Cartwheel app. Yeah, so they're really good because like I said, most of the time I just give her the baby food ones, and this I feel like is a little bit more hearty, has some extra things in it that's not just like sweet potatoes and strawberries or something, whatever. So yeah, they're really good. Okay, my next and last favorite for Brielle is this Puddle Jumper. I got this at Target on sale actually for like $14, which they're usually more than that. She doesn't actually meet the weight requirement yet. She's like just a little bit above 20 pounds, but we're always right there with her, and it works really well. She's actually able to swim by herself with this in the pool, which is nice because she likes swimming, but she doesn't like to be held. So I can just stand there, you know, right next to her while she feels like she's swimming by herself in this. It was good at the lake. They're Coast Guard certified. She wore like a different, like bulkier life vest in the boat, but I think these do work for like boating and stuff. They're okay. I'm sure like if they meet the weight requirement, but they're really good. She's used this a ton at the lake and just in our pool, and it's not so bulky to where she like does not complain wearing it at all.
And I have one for Drew also, and my favorite thing about it is that it doesn't push them forward or backward. Because what I found with a lot of the other like life jackets for the younger kids, like for toddlers, is that they tend to either push them back on their back or push them forward, so then their face is in the water.
Yeah.
So this is definitely my favorite.
I like it. And this one is 30 to 50 pounds, so she's going to use this for a couple years. And all of the little cousins, most of them had this too. So it's just a nice, like, streamlined, good, easy flotation device if you're looking for one.
Alright guys, so that wraps up our July favorites.
We hope you guys enjoyed everything that we talked about in this video. We will have links to in the description bar below, so make sure you leave us comments and let us know what your favorites were this month. And make sure you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already.
And since it is August, it is officially National Breastfeeding Awareness Week. So stay tuned because we have a lot of things planned for that as well.
Yes. Thank you guys again for watching.
See you next time.
Bye. I was a little overeager with my weight because she...
There's a tail in the shot.
Serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Gatsby, are you proud of yourself?
Go lay down, Gabby.
Gosh,